What free things online should everyone take advantage of? Radio Garden. HTTP. Radio Garden is a global map of active radio stations. You can rotate the globe anywhere and listen in. Want to know what's on the radio in Morocco right now? You can find out here. Radio O https://radio.com/ is a similar website. It's a world map that allows you to both click on individual countries and also go back to different decades to see what was popular there at the time. Radio Garden is amazing. Just a shame overseas stations are blocked in the UK. Why? The Internet Archive should be regarded as one of the 7 wonders of the information age. Unfortunately, it's not doing too well in court ATM. Anna's archive will pick up the slack on the books/science front. Problem is it sets a precedent. Other companies are 100% going to come after IA after this. Well, Snowball, I think the Internet Archive is trying to do something that simply won't be sustainable to operate in a legal way. Being a US non-profit is just painting a target on your back, almost asking for it. That is why Anna's archive are mirroring it all to torrents and have a lot of redundancy. In addition to $10-50k bounties for anyone able to find bugs that might expose their anonymity. That said, handling books/scientific articles is a lot less resource intensive than what the IA is trying to do. As soon as you bring other types of media into the equation, expenses and complexity ramp up big time. Not really sure what the answer would be on that front. Sunny Classroom if you want to learn computer networking. Super bright professor who has some underappreciated tricks for things like memorizing subnets. Humor is a bit dry, but if you want an Asian guy who out of the blue hits you with things like thank you for being patient with my strong Chinglish, you'll love him. Definitely recommend. Edit. I did not expect this to get so many upvotes and a badge. I'm grateful to all of you and glad I can help further your careers and hobbies. Temp Mail for 1. You can make unlimited, free, completely disposable emails just at the click of a button. https://www.gorillamail.com/ https://www.gorillamail.com/ is another good one. Also, if you're an iPhone owner, you can get disposable emails with a 99-cent iCloud subscription. iCloud is pretty good for that. Temp emails and built-in VPN. Not even temp emails, but email aliases you can control. I use one for edit and then disable forwarding on it. If I need to reset a password or something, I can re-enable it. It actually works really well. Abandonware Games. https://www.myabandonware.com. There is an entire library of absolute gem games you have never played that are not available on online platforms. Completely for free. Some of them are not downloadable, but will link you to places where you can buy them. So no piracy is present here. Edit. You absolutely have to give a try to Saw, and you are empty. Saw is a spin-off game that takes place after Saw 1's ending in an alternative universe where Detective Tapp had survived. The controls are weird and the gameplay loop is repetitive, but I think that it's still really cool. You Are Empty is practically Half-Life clone and might be too long for some gamers, but it is absolutely fun and really dynamic, as you never stay too long in one place. I can finally play Leisure Suit Larry without getting busted by my parents. For university students, Zotero is a great, no bullshit reference manager. Also, see Hub for accessing paywall journal articles. Absolutely saved ma during manuscript degree. Archive. PH/it unlocks paywall articles if you attach it to the beginning of the link. Disabling JavaScript with ublk also works most of the time. Often, the reader mode works too, as it effectively gives you a JS-free version of the site, and it is a tiny bit easier to use for the novice user. Hello. I'm just commenting to tell people to write the stuff they see useful on here, because last time I saw a post like this, I saved the post and later a lot of comments were removed. So I'm writing things down this time. Good point. That happened to me. If you use the Opera browser, you can go all the way to the bottom of the post after expanding all the answers. Then you can choose save as PDF, not print as PDF. and Opera will save the entire post in one long, readable PDF document. The only caveat is that should you try to print said PDF, it will shrink to fit on one page, so it will be microscopic and unreadable. Lol. Definitely LibriVox. They host copyright-free books which volunteers read out and record. Most of the time, it's not exactly the same level as an Audible production, but free is free, and they have a lot on there. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are from the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. I haven't listened to a LibriVox book in probably 15 years, but I can still hear it. I love LibriVox, but sometimes they get someone who shouldn't be reading the books to read, and it is like nails on a chalkboard. Khan Academy. Bless the guy who made it. What a champion. Justin Guitar. If you want to try learning guitar, his lessons are really great and easy to follow, and they're free. Some of the extra stuff costs money, but you don't need any of it to learn. Justin is legit. His courses for absolute beginners are amazing, and will give you the foundations needed to branch out into any style of music you want. If you keep at it. He redid his beginner course, and taught himself how to play left-handed with it. Ike. Holy shit. Dude self-leveling up in ways I didn't even know possible. Lol. That's badass. Bandcamp. You can listen to music for free. Support your favorite artists. https://www.archivebuttons.com/all of the paywall removers in one place. Simply enter the URL of the article and click the archive buttons to remove any paywall. DaVinci Resolve. Best video editing software that you can get for free. Edit. CapCut is also quite awesome if you are a complete noob and just want some stuff for your socials. Great presets. Also Photopea. It's basically free Photoshop. Photopea is great and the guy who created it is really active on Reddit and will help people out. Oh sweet, I need help moving next week and I have a lot of furniture. Does he have a truck? I will help you out. I don't have a truck, but I have an e-scooter. It can take a box or two. A friend of mine has a truck. AHH. Another super interesting and useful Reddit thread that I'll save and never come back to again. Literally choosing the save option at the same time as thinking I'm sure I saved a similar post last year. True, and yet again there will always pop up some new treasure here and there. There are free Harvard courses you can attend. https://cs50 Harvard edu/x/2024/ https://cs50 Harvard edu/x/2024/ Harvard Computer Science Introduction https://ocw.mit edu https://ocw.mit edu MIT CS50 got me from being a jobless 32-year-old at a dead end in life to now being a 36-year-old web developer employed for 2 years and working remotely. That pause life took during the pandemic was a blessing. I'm not jobless, but I started CS50 yesterday. Wish me luck. May your femurs shatter. I guess not for everyone, but for anyone interested in orchestral music and composition. IMSLP https://imslp.org/wiki/main_page International Music Score Library Project. You can find most public domain orchestral compositions, full scores, individual parts, and recordings, with a wide range of search options, composers, time periods, instrumentation, etc. Kinda niche, but this was such a crucial tool for my undergrad. Free cartoons from the late 80s to 90s uploaded on YouTube. Examples: Street Sharks, Mighty Maximum, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Beast Wars. The list of cartoons available for you or your children is huge. YouTube isn't just for Minecraft videos. It has an amazing selection of Saturday morning cartoons. Edit. Forgot to mention WMAC Masters. I love that series. It is like WWE wrestling but a step further in the fictional. Amazing show people should watch. Gonna leap onto this and just say, Toonami Aftermath. https://www.toonamiaftermath. It's a fan-run website that hosts autonomy programming, even includes bumpers, and the occasional commercials from the 90s early 2000s. It has a chat along the side as well that you can jump into whenever, and a schedule that's updated occasionally with what's playing both on the east and west coast. There's often parties that'll be hosted for different shows and whatnot. It really bops on the weekends and evenings. I love it for when I don't know what to watch and just want a healthy dose of nostalgia while I eat or do something that doesn't need my full attention. Not sure if it's been posted, but Flashpoint Archive, https://flashpointarchive.org, includes thousands of archived Flash games from your childhood if, like me, you grew up in the early 2000s. I hate Flash with a passion. Flash dev for 5 years, but I'm going to visit it anyway for PTSD nostalgia. https://asoftmurmur.com. I use it every day to fall asleep. I immediately just turned them all on full blast and blood came out of my ears. Some museums' websites have online walkthroughs, so you can simulate seeing at least part of the collection without going there or paying an entry fee. I love Eptf and Smalpf. Seriously, these two have literally saved my skin so many times. It takes less than a minute to merge PDF files, compress them, split them, convert to and fro to different formats and much more. Truly amazing websites. Both of them require TOPay for many functions. I use TinyWow.com instead and it works wonders. For U.S. residents, informed delivery at USPS.com emails you daily images of the mail pieces you should be receiving along with tracking numbers for any packages. I love this one. Only have to check the mailbox now if something other than junk is in there. Kaggle. It's a site with great free data analytics lessons and datasets. It is a great skill set to have. Math professor here. Never heard of this. Thanks for sharing. Username checks out.